As individuals, we all have values that we live by, qualities that come through as we live our lives and interact with others. I have enjoyed highlighting our quality service standards and values during this series of videos. Our final segment may be our most important. Let's hear from the NSU community about consistency and diversity.
Consistency is setting goals and processes and making sure that everyone's aware and communicating those processes and goals and attaining them. It's helping students get degrees and students knowing that when they come to NSU, they're going to have a wonderful experience and be successful after college.
It sets standards that everyone understands. It's not arbitrary. So it makes a more stable learning environment for everyone at the university, I think. And those policies have been thought out for good reasons. People have had experiences and they have thought about different things. They've thought through the issues and they've come up with these policies. So there's a good reason why those policies are in place.
Policy is our rules that we live by, whether it be policies of the Board of Regents, whether it be policies within your own department or college. They provide uniformity, they provide consistency, all qualities that we hope lead to the integrity of the institution as a whole.
Sometimes we don't know all of the inner workings of what all somebody is having to engage in, and so if we expect them to break policy and do something specifically just for us, then it probably is negatively affecting someone else. So I think policy is something that's put in place for the greater good, and we have to have faith that that is something that we want to happen.
By providing that same great consistent service from the NSU family allows students to be more successful. Our goal here at NSU is to make sure that each student has a great academic as well as co-curricular experience, and by providing that, we want to see our students not only walk across the stage at commencement, but also be successful afterward and get a job and ultimately give back to the university.
I personally believe consistency is very, very important to anybody's success. It is really not efficient for someone to lack the consistency in whatever it is that they do in their lives, be it schoolwork, or be it the career, or be it even extracurricular activities. I believe that you should have the same consistency every time.
Having a diverse campus is important because everyone has an individual experience. They're not always shared experiences. And I, as an individual, is very different. We may have some similarities, but we have different views, and so teaching diversity is important. Diversity is not just a number. Diversity is an experience.
I think diversity on campus is very important. For one, it helps give all our students a different perspective on life. The intermingling of cultures gives them a new outlook and a new take on other perspectives and what else may be out there in this world. So I think that's a very unique thing and certainly an enlightening moment on all college campuses, but I think it's even more unique here at NSU with our Native American culture and seeing the interactions there. I think it is a very unique place, and it's very, very critical to the growth and maturity and the maturation progress of each student.
I always enjoy getting to know people from other cultures, maybe learning a little bit about other languages and things like that. I think it just gives you a broader education and just a broader outlook on life if you can do that.
My philosophy as a member of the faculty is to be as inclusive and provide as equal and a quality education to all of the students that I possibly can. That includes language diversity, that includes racial and ethnic background, that includes cultural differences and diversity, that includes students that need special services. And for that, we are inclusive because we look at Northeast Oklahoma, where most of our students come from, and we figure out ways to help them be successful so that they can then take that back to their own communities.
I think NSU does a good job of attempting to blend ideas and cultures at the university by trying to recruit a very diverse student population. I think the fact that we are located in the Cherokee Nation capital really, it brings an interesting and very different element to our university of Cherokee culture that a lot of students wouldn't even be exposed to at other universities. And I think that's a big selling point for our university. But I think even beyond that, we have a lot of other efforts to bring diversity into the campus just within who our student body is. For a lot of our students that come from very small towns, maybe where they haven't been exposed to a lot of people from different ideas, it's very important for them to be able to engage in that type of activity.
Well, here at NSU, we actually have multiple World Cultural Showcases where we actually give opportunity for different people from different religions and different cultures to showcase their home, the information about their home, the history. As I've always been open-minded, seeing the different cultures and the different diversity kind of just reinforced the feeling that I've had that that there are multiple differences, there are multiple cultures, and not everybody is going to be the same, not everybody's going to come from the same background. And actually seeing firsthand the difference is actually going to be, it's actually kind of comforting and kind of just reinforcing seeing that.
As a Cherokee female seminary, we come from great roots. And because of that, we have to lean on the history of being inclusive and investing in all people, because that's how we were founded.
The words in this plan are powerful, but it is our actions that matter the most. With our dedicated faculty and staff, and with the active encouragement of the broader NSU community, I'm certain that our strategic plan will be successful. Thank you.